Some members of the Envion team created more than 20 million tokens more than the prospectus allowed.
What's up, guys? The CEO of Envion is bad news. He is just one lying, delusional, slippery human being that is so greasy. He'll take your money, he'll tell you everything's good, everything's okay, but it's not. It's not okay.
I'm Matthias Wüstmann and I'm the CEO of Envion. I know the last couple of months have been difficult for you because there was silence and I didn't communicate with you.
That's a great thing to do after accepting $100 million from investors.
Today I will explain to you why that happened and that I had really serious reasons to do so.
These were just some of the greatest exaggerations ever made. The world's most profitable standard of self-expanding crypto infrastructure. Is it a coincidence that the company is headquartered in Switzerland, the country with no disclosure banking laws? Investment with unprecedented returns. So this is the idea worth $100 million. Return on investment. Here's the kicker. 161% per year. This is what they believed was worth $100 million. They were going to build a storage container with a bunch of fans. Profits projected so large they don't even fit on the page. I remember when I was solicited, one of the team members was the promoter for a music festival. Jasper Hellman, he's the marketing director. He's a high-performance marketer, founded and marketed largest international music festival chain and $30 million e-commerce startup within 11 months. This guy's basically transferred his skills from music and music promotions into a finance promoter.
When you invested in Envion, everyone believed that a good idea would be also carried out by good people.
Or maybe a shipping container full of fans wasn't such a great idea. Maybe your prototype wasn't worth $100 million.
But in the very night the ICO ended, some members of the Envion team created more than 20 million tokens more than the prospectus allowed.
I'm sorry, could you please repeat that? I couldn't hear, the birds were in the way.
Some members of the Envion team created more than 20 million tokens more than the prospectus allowed.
I mean, this guy literally has either the worst luck ever or he's running a Ponzi scheme. How do you go 6 months after being liquidated $20 million in your first night and not even making any disclosure of anything to your investors?
And they did so without the knowledge of the board.
Because usually you would expect the thief to notify you before he does something like that.
Now that created a cascade of events that endangered the very existence of the company. First, the supervisory board member from Switzerland stepped back.
Probably to disassociate themselves with the fraud. That's just my guess.
Second, our auditor, PricewaterhouseCoopers, also decided not to work with us any longer.
When your company steals $20 million in their first night and everything seems like it's a Ponzi scheme, you're not going to find an auditor who's going to manage your books.
Now, with these two structural damages, the company was in real danger to be liquidated by the Swiss authorities. And I could not go to the public with these problems without having a solution. So what I did in the last 2 months was to look for a proper solution. First, I got a great supervisory board member on board, which is Mark Gurov, an IT CEO of a public company in Switzerland and Germany.
Can someone please explain how an IT CEO is going to get Envion out of the hole from losing $20 million? I don't know why you need a new IT CEO when you have this many people specializing in tech. Jonathan Koch, he is the technology executive of the company. Kay Buch, he was in charge of software. And, that's pretty technological. This guy, Lauren Martin, he was a music tech startup founder. He should be pretty helpful with tech. We all know Jasper Hellman. And Felix Krusenbaum, head of technology. Moritz Strobe also had a strong background in tech. What are you loading up on technology experts for? They clearly aren't doing anything for you.
And we got on board a new auditor, which is most probably
On board, most probably. That doesn't make any sense.
BDO. They had an LOI signed these days with us.
You must not have told them of the Ponzi scheme. Auditors, they don't work with Ponzi schemes. Stop trying to hire another auditor.
To work and clean up the mess. That's corporate governance. Regarding the authorities, we have informed the financial regulator of Switzerland and we have filed a criminal complaint in Germany. What is of course most important for you is what will happen to your investment.
You mean the investment I paid $1 for, which is now worth 5 cents? The investment's gone. Come on, be serious.
Now, the creation of additional tokens means a dilution for you, and that is of course unacceptable for us. We will replace the old Envion token by a new token that carries the full payout rights for you.
He's talking about not diluting his clients, but what's he trying to do in the end? He's just diluting the clients by issuing another token. He's issuing double the tokens. How's that not diluting the clients?
So that basically for everyone who has subscribed to the Envion ICO will have no damage.
I wouldn't let this guy walk my dog.
He will get a token that carries the full dividend rights in the future.
Just so everything is clear here, Envion makes no money. They have no revenues, no power to pay any dividends. Not now, not in the future, never.
Now that's the tokens, and of course you want to know what's happening in operations. Mass production hasn't started yet, and there's a very strong reason for it.
Maybe because you already blew $100 million?
Because I can't take a decision about millions and millions of investments without a proper corporate structure.
Or maybe the money's just all gone.
Without an auditor, without a second supervisory board member. So these decisions are now imminent.
The only thing imminent is your Ponzi scheme is about to explode.
One last thing. I don't have any control of the traditional communication channels of Envion.
So you're the CEO of the company, which you have no control over.
So authorized news by the legitimate board of Envion AG will be only available on envion-recovery.org. And I promise you, I will do everything to make our vision come true.
Come on, you gotta give it to Matthias. He's a pretty good hype man, but that's about it. He fails to deliver. Anyways, let me know if you guys forgive him. Let me know if you would forgive him if he took your money. I don't think I would forgive him.